This tofu recipe is aromatic, delicious and quick to make. Hey everyone, Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Bumbi. Let's first deal with the aromatic part of the recipe. Heat a pan on medium-low heat and then all the spices come one after the other. Fennel seeds, coriander seeds, cumin seeds, black peppercorns. Here I have a few cloves and green cardamoms. Stir the spices continuously on low heat until they get fragrant. Please do not stir for a long time. As soon as you see the coriander seeds getting a little darker in color, it's time to take the pan off heat. If you roast them too much, then they will get bitter and we are not making bitter tofu curry today. Okay guys, allow the spices to cool down and then grind them in a spice grinder or using a mortar and pestle like I am doing. Discard the skins of the cardamoms if using a mortar and pestle. Do not grind them too fine. You need a coarse grind like this. Next, coming to some blender work, I added 2 large tomatoes in my blender jar to make a fine paste. You can even use 1/3 of a cup of canned crushed tomatoes. Next comes the almonds. I have used slivered almonds that I soaked in hot water for about an hour to get a smooth paste. You can even use cashew nuts or peanuts or roasted pumpkin seeds if you are allergic to nuts. Now coming to the cooking part. Pan out on medium-high heat and a tablespoon of oil. Once the oil turns hot, place the tofu in a single layer. I always use firm tofu for cooking curries. The tofu that I buy comes in a box filled up with water. I always rinse the tofu a little with fresh water and then wrap it with paper towels and put a weight on top for about half an hour to get rid of that extra water. Sprinkle some salt and pepper on tofu and fry it on medium-high heat till you get this golden color. I do not like frying it too much, but if you like a deep browning, then fry more. And guys, use a non-stick pan to fry your tofu, or else they may stick to the bottom of your pan and then you will be wondering why Bumbi chose not to mention this point. My tofu is fried to my desired level, so pan goes off heat and let's move on to the next step. I could have used that same pan, but probably today I preferred washing more of dishes and doing more work. A tablespoon of oil on medium-high heat. Then I am going to add green and red bell peppers along with a sprinkle of salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Saute the bell peppers on high heat for a few minutes, but do not go to the point when they turn soft and become pale. You do not want to lose those beautiful colors, and you do not want to go to that point when they will look sad like, "What did you do to us?" Add the red onions just before taking out the bell peppers. Now take them out onto a bowl. I added 2 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil turns hot, lower the heat to low and add cumin seeds. Then chopped onions go in. Stir the onions till they turn soft and pale, but you do not want them to turn too brown in color. At this point, heat as low as possible and add Kashmiri red chilli powder and a little bit of turmeric powder. Stir for a few seconds, then the play of aromatics begin with finely grated garlic and ginger entering the scene. Fry them on medium heat for a minute, after which the pureed tomatoes go in. Stir the tomatoes on medium-low heat from time to time till the tomatoes look well fried. And how do you know they are well fried? When the mixture looks fairly dry, or if you see the oil releasing from the sides, only then you know that everything is well fried. As you can see now, the mixture is looking pasty with a dry kind of look, and you can see the oil along the sides. So time to add the next ingredient, that is the nut paste. Stir everything on medium-low heat, and please keep this in mind that since we are using nut paste, things have a tendency of sticking at the bottom of the pot. So just stir for 2 minutes and then add the fried tofu along with salt. And from now on, please be gentle with your spoon. We are not handling with rocks and stones today. It is tofu that we are dealing with. So guys, handle them with a lot of love. Add about a cup of hot water. Then cover it on low heat for 8 minutes. In between, give a stir so that nothing sticks to the bottom of the pot. After 8 minutes, lift off and more of aromatics come in, that is kasuri methi or dried fenugreek leaves, which I always crush before adding to release their flavors. Then a green chilli and also the fried bell peppers along with a sprinkle of sugar. Sugar is totally optional, but I always add to bring in a balance. Cover again on low heat for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, the final entry of more of aromatics, that is the roasted spice blend that we made earlier, along with coriander leaves and also a sprinkle of water as everything is looking a bit dry. And here you go with a huge pot of deliciousness that is so aromatic that your neighbors will be asking you what you are cooking today. And since you made a coarse blend of that spice mix, you will be able to identify the flavors of each and every spice bursting with their individual goodness. Please smash that like button for me, and if you want to see more tofu recipes like this, then click on the video showing up on the screen. Bye bye.